think they're white.
Yeah, they're the white.
Yeah.
Okay. Wakefield's the white.
Yeah, that's not us. Yeah, Wakefield white. What's up?
What's up, Mr.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good seeing you. This time we will make this watch. Hey, Drew. Go like over there. Yeah, because he's back here with the camera. So yeah, where am I? You can walk. No, I'll tell you. Thank you. I just didn't want. He's getting a shot of the team. So, Jane, you know what? So we're gonna have.
You guys ready for this?
We've been doing it all season.
I think you guys definitely deserve to be here.
Guys, come on over. So three, grab that chair too. So 1, 2, 3. This, whoever's sitting here,
In front of the shot.
you can put on that lap. Okay? This is for you. This one. You'll be able to hear, and Matt will be able to hear because Matt's gonna monitor these. You'll be able to hear, not with headphones, but you'll be able to hear them, obviously, while you sit here. Right? You put this on.
Put this on, like here?
Yeah, put it right right
In my chair.
Yep.
So I can hear.
Up.
So I can hear 10.
Turn it. No, wrong. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So we'll do an audio check, but look, Matt, you gotta monitor these levels. When James gets here, I might have him monitor, but
We also have to realize, aren't they East Milton and Westland? Like it's two schools. I think that's why they're so big. Also, we're a tiny school.
I'm just fitting it.
What time can we get breaks?
Halftime.
Yeah, halftime and I guess timeouts are a little break.
Yeah.
You guys don't calm down.
Huh?
We tried.
We tried.
Try to break up the tension a little.
It's not really tension. It's just like you don't want much dead air, you know?
Yeah, we try to keep talking all the time, but it's never good when you got just normal talk.
You never want these things.
Oh, we're just coming off the kick. Hello everyone and welcome back to another very special presentation of Wakefield High School football. My name's Timothy Brown. I'm here with Drew Scummahorn and a newer face, Matt O'Connor. We're going to be taking this game head on. Your 6-seed Wakefield Warriors versus the 1-seed Milton Wildcats. Wakefield set to return here.
And here's Stephen Weiss with a return. Weiss is going to get a bit of a distance there, and he's going to land right at the 27. And Weiss, great way to start off the game. You know, he's been great all season, and now has already set the record for most touchdowns in a season by any Wakefield player, beating out Bruce Brown, current NBA player, and Weiss, now at the biggest stage of them all, really trying to increase that record.
It's really amazing to see some of the stuff that this team has been able to do this season.
As we see quarterback Javen Willis here set to take the snap. Willis has been incredible all season, a real star quarterback.
He's also a really star photographer.
We're going to see Nathan Delgado taking that handoff. Delgado's been a stable source of running for Wakefield throughout the whole year, and especially in the playoffs. Last game versus North Attleboro, he took 21 carries for 102 yards and a touchdown. He's been a strong runner all year.
And while we definitely do see Wakefield really going more towards a passing route more than other teams, especially considering the weather tonight, we have to consider Nathan Delgado as a big factor in this game, especially with the wind and the recent rain in times. You're really going to want to stick to the ground and try to get the ball downfield that way.
Second down now for Wakefield. Willis, first pass is incomplete. Christian Delgado, close to the first down marker, not quite going to get it.
And Delgado really good for those quick passes, really just gets in and out, gets those quick yards, and always gets that ball. Christian Delgado has been great all season for stuff like that.
Speed is key in stuff like this.
From their own 36, third and 1 for the Warriors, 36.
We're going to have a spot review here by the refs, trying to see if Delgado did pick up that first, yes, Christian Delgado did pick up that first down. Wakefield moving the chains early. Milton defense has been solid so far, allowing 23.7 points per game throughout the playoffs. But Wakefield's been incredible offensively, averaging 25 points per game and allowing only 16.
We're definitely going to see a high-scoring game today. Both teams very good offensively, and at the end of the day, it's definitely going to come down to the defense and who can win the war up front. And here's Christian Delgado, and Delgado is going to make some great moves there, getting to just behind the 50-yard line, almost getting into Milton territory. Great run there by Christian Delgado. Some you don't see running the ball often, but really able to make a difference there.
Yeah, absolutely incredible by Delgado. That bunch formation has been a staple for Wakefield. When we get down towards the goal line, but using it here near midfield was very effective.
Wakefield's a talented bunch, that's for sure.
Here's Willis in the pocket. It's going to be a handoff here to Nathan Delgado. Delgado making some moves. Bit of almost a stiff arm there. He's going to get thrown out of bounds.
Number 21, Nathan Delgado had the carry for the Warriors.
And Delgado not much to work with there. Certainly didn't get enough blockers, and that's not going to get Wakefield in that much playing time. But it is going to get them into the 50 here, so let's see what they can do with that.
Good job there by Ferris Collins for the Milton Wildcats, setting the edge there.
It is absolutely surreal to be here.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This atmosphere here at Gillette Stadium.
Now we see Ian Dixon setting up to be a receiver here. It's going to be a handoff to Nathan Delgado, though, and Delgado wrapped up behind the line.
Number 21, Nathan Delgado.
It looks like it's going to be no gain or even a loss for Wakefield here.
Number 17, Luke Haley had the stop for the Wildcats. No gain on the play, brings up the 3rd and 6 for the Warriors. This will be
Not that far in, but both teams have already demonstrated that they have the grit and they have the determination.
3rd and 6 here, Tim. What are we looking at for Wakefield here? What are they going to need to do to get this first down?
Well, branching into the pass game would be a great idea.
Absolutely.
But it seems like we're going to set up in a bunch formation once again. That Delgado play that we ran earlier seems to be a favorite. As we see Nathan Delgado bursting through, first down Wakefield.
And that's a big first down for Wakefield. Time and time again, we see it all season. They step up and make those 3rd down conversions. Great to see from Wakefield. Really just able to burst through. And this Wakefield offensive line has been great this whole season. Caden Johnson, Ian Dixon, really able to make windows here and just able for Nathan Delgado to slip right through and get those first downs. New set of downs here for Wakefield. Already about almost 4 minutes into the first quarter. Wakefield really taking control of this game. Now that tight bunch formation.
The Wakefield seniors this year are an incredibly talented bunch.
You're going to see a minimal gain there. Not much to show for Stephen Woish on that first rush.
Bobby DeFeo had the carry for the Warriors.
Excuse me, that would be Bobby DeFeo.
He was met by a host of
Bobby
Wildcats
DeFeo,
and
that guy is a legend,
the spring of
an
the
amazing
70s
photographer.
From the Wildcat 38.
Willis now in the gun. It's going to be another handoff. DeFeo finding some room.
Number 9, Bobby DeFeo is the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Fun fact, both Bobby DeFeo and Javen Willis are in my photography class, taught by Miss Giannotti.
This will bring up a third, and actually it's a first down and 4.
New set of downs here for Wakefield, and it looks like they're getting just about in field goal range. It might be a little far, but Mark Letchford definitely has one heck of a leg here. But Wakefield definitely going to try to go for the 6 rather than the 3 here. Let's see what they can do with a new set of downs.
One big thing to note with the field goal difference, the posts are 5 feet shorter. Excuse me, not shorter, but less in width. So it's going to be tough to make more accurate field goals, as we see a set screenplay here to Nathan Delgado, trying to make some moves on the outside, but once again, setting the edge has been a staple of this Milton defense.
And Wakefield, that's a play we have not seen much of this season, really trying to pull out new tricks here for this big game, trying to catch Milton off guard, but the Milton defense really not phased here.
Both teams are undefeated. It's basically an example of an unstoppable force versus an immovable object.
Speaking of immovable object, Caden Johnson this year has not allowed a single sack to Willis. Really has been a huge difference on the offensive line front for Wakefield. And let's see if he can step up and make some big plays here.
Wow, Milford just shredding straight through that Wakefield offensive line. That was impressive. Going to bring up a big third down now.
Number 11, Ben Caledonia had the stop for the Wildcats. This will bring up a 3rd and 1. Actually, check that 3rd and 11.
So 3rd and 11 here. Definitely 3rd and long for the Warriors. And I know we haven't seen him much this game tonight, but we're really going to have to see Willis open it up to the passing game.
Willis now looking to pass, flushed out and sacked. Getting great pressured by Milford.
Number 11, Javon Willis is sacked by Liam Beardy, number 77. And he did help with number 7, Liam Lasso.
So Milton defense here staying strong.
Gives up a 4th and 16.
I've noticed that both bands are very talented when it comes to their performances.
Yeah, number 77 there, Liam Faherty, really making a difference here. But Wakefield not phased. 4th and 15 for the Warriors. Really going to have to step up and make a play here. Going to have to turn the passing game. Definitely going to see a pass to probably the likes of Stephen Woish.
Good protection. Willis going deep. Oh, just out of the reach. I believe that's Stephen Woish there.
That was a close one.
Number 11, Javon Willis's pass was intended for number 8, Stephen Woish.
That's going to be a turnover on downs now.
Ball is turned over on downs.
And very unfortunate for Wakefield. Willis just getting a little too excited there, really just overestimating the speed of Stephen Woish. And unfortunate for Wakefield coming up scoreless on their opening drive. And you see Stephen Woish not too pleased.
Milton's got a chant going. Is Wakefield going to respond?
Great run stuff there. Ian Dixon and Caden Johnson. Those are 2 players that we've seen all season for the Warriors, making incredible plays.
77, Caden Johnson. And also number 18, Ian Dixon.
And you know how I mentioned Ian Dixon and Caden Johnson both on the offensive front, but on the defensive front, just as good. really just showing up on the opening defensive drive for Milton.
Milton quarterback Owen McHugh in the backfield. 5 receivers out wide. The pass complete there. Good tackle by Christian Delgado.
It's going to be short of the first down for Milton there.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's
Both Delgado brothers. You can't have one without the other, am I right?
Number 7, Christian Delgado on the stop for the Warriors. This will bring up 32 for the Wildcats.
So a big third down here for Wakefield. Short distance. You're going to have to be wary of this Milton run game, as they will run it here. Wakefield's behind the line.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan was the ball carrier for the Wildcats.
Incredible stop. Joe LaMonica shredding the tackles.
Good stop by number 50.
Joe LaMonica. I was in an Italian class with him once.
And also number 54, David Amiuni. It's at the 4th and 1 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats going to go for it here on 4th and 1.
Huge play for the Warriors here. Really going to have to step on defense. We've seen time and time again they've really stepped it up in clutch situations. Let's see if they can do it again here. It's going to be another run play. It looks like they're going to break through, and some more there.
Something you definitely got to be wary of when playing Milton. The run option. Quarterback Owen McHugh has a good pair of legs on him. Can definitely pick up a good amount of yards like he did there.
Number 8,
I think one big takeaway we can all agree on is that the Wildcats definitely have their heads in the game.
1st and 10 for the Milton Wildcats. The Warrior 40-yard line.
Milton now inside Warrior territory with a new set of downs. Just about 3.5 minutes left in the first. Gonna take the snap here.
McHugh trying to find room. Gets through a couple ways. The ball is loose. And Milton falls back on it.
There was a loose ball in the play.
Looks like Caden Johnson was able to punch that ball out. Let's check the replay review here, see who punched it out for Wakefield.
There's that slow-mo.
Looks like it was
David
David
Amioni.
Amioni there. Caden Johnson almost getting his hands on it, but just seemed to slip it out. Lucky break here for Milton with bringing up 2nd and 11.
It's going to be a handoff here. Pretty good gain. Jack Finnegan with the carry.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats. And these went out of bounds. This will bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats.
I got to ask you guys, what are some of your absolute favorite moments from the season?
Favorite moment from the season, actually, to reflect on that, Javen Willis's 89-yard pass to Ian Dixon, great play.
Absolutely
Something I
incredible.
never expected to see, especially in the high school environment. But Willis to Dixon all season has been especially a great connection, something I'm definitely going to miss.
Everything I've seen from the Willis to Woish connection is what sticks out to me. Those two have hooked up for 50-plus yard deep balls all year.
It's those bonds that we have that bring us together.
Another amazing moment was David Amioni scoring his first touchdown.
There's that eye of the tiger.
Play resumes. 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats.
Back to the battleground.
And McHugh looks like he's going to take it himself.
Great tackle there.
Number 12,
Nicely
Owen
done.
Stephen
Woish.
Woish getting behind.
Huge play there by Woish. Absolutely phenomenal to see from Woish.
Oh, that was amazing. Let's see
And
that
that-
again.
loss of 2
That's
on
where
the
you
play.
see the speed from Woish really start to make a difference.
This will be from the Warrior 36.
Going to be looking at a long 4th down here. 4th and 7 for Milton.
Both teams not letting up. This is a sight to behold.
Just going to see a timeout on the field for Milton.
And definitely a much-needed timeout for both teams.
How do you guys feel about being in Gillette?
I mean, being in Gillette is just like every other, Landrigan. Our home field is definitely very nice. Gillette is obviously a change of environment, but for speaking to the players here, if I'm talking to players, we don't want them to be affected by Gillette. Don't let them get affected by the bright lights. It's just like any other game this whole season. While the stakes may be high, you got to treat it just like every other game you've been playing all season. And that's the mindset they've been using to hold an undefeated season this entire year.
That's right. They deserve a pat on the back.
Absolutely.
They have gone through thick and thin to get to this point. Double goes for Milton.
So when play resumes in the 4th and 6th.
Looks like we're back to action.
From the Warrior 36.
I've got to think Milton's going to branch out to the pass game here. McHugh has a great arm. So that's what it will be. Looking close inside. No way.
And Shane Olson, the intended receiver on the play, was left open there. Bobby DeFeo not really getting on Olson there, but a lucky break as Owen McHugh really just overthrows that ball.
Yeah, you saw McHugh. He might have been trying to weed his receiver to the other sideline as DeFeo had left it vacant.
And head coach Steven Dabrowski definitely having his words with McHugh there, seeing how they can definitely improve their next set of downs here. Regardless, Wakefield now with the ball on their second drive of the quarter.
Huge defensive stop. Delgado, the carry, weaving his way through.
Number 21, Nathan Delgado.
And I've said it all year, Delgado is a strong runner. That combination of speed and strength is scary for a defense to see.
He definitely embodies the spirit the Wakefield carries of an unstoppable force.
Pick up a 4, picks up a 2nd and 6 for the Warriors.
And like I said early on, the wind and rain definitely infecting this game. While the rain may have heated now, the wind is still high, it seems like. But Wakefield going to the passing game and almost in the hands of Christian Delgado, but Delgado unable to come up with the catch there.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a miscommunication there. That ball might have been going to Ian Christie, but he didn't turn his head at the right point.
And another 3rd and 6 here for the Warriors.
Delgado shifts to the backfield. Willis rolling out, looking to pass, finds Christian Delgado, contested catch, he got it. Great play there by Delgado, getting his body under the ball.
Number 11, Jack Willis's pass is complete to number 7, Christian Delgado. And that yardage is good for a Warrior first down. Number 28,
And Christian Delgado, I have to say, an underrated receiver for the Warriors. We've seen Dixon go 89 yards and Woish and Willis go, obviously, so many touchdowns between them. But when it comes to it, Christian Delgado, time and time again, these short passes are the ones making the difference here and getting Wakefield these first downs. So we're going to see a handoff to Christian Delgado. Delgado's going to get wrapped up. Gain about 2 there. As Delgado last against their previous opponents, North Attleboro, went with 4 catches for 55 yards.
I'd just like to say that I really appreciate both Wakefield and Milton fans for making the trek out to Gillette to watch this historic event.
Second down now for Wakefield. Willis going to take it himself, trying to just find some room. Another decent gain there.
Willis on the keeper for the Warriors.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter now. Wakefield in a pretty good situation. Great defensive stop. Offense is driving. Just got to keep it going.
Looks like the first quarter just wrapped up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Wakefield Cheer Squad.
So good.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on your car's insurance firm to provide the best insurance solutions for you.
Starting the second quarter here, Fields flipped. And that ball's flipped to Christian Delgado. He's going to drive forward. Forward progress should bring him to the first down.
And it looks like Delgado was going to be pushed back there, but again, fighting for extra yards is Delgado.
Number 56, Henry Fallon.
And throughout this season, we've seen huge pass plays, but time and times again, the game really comes down to who can win the war up front. And you win the war by running the football. Great job there by Christian Delgado to get a new set of downs here for Wakefield.
This initial push by the Wakefield offensive line has been what's producing such good run plays. Nathan Delgado finding his way through that offensive line. That bunch formation surely creates for a lot of traffic up there.
Nathan Delgado had the carry for the Warriors. He was stopped by
Still pretty close so far.
Wildcats. But he picks up 5 on first down, brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Warriors.
So gain of 5 there from Christian Delgado, or Nathan Delgado, excuse me.
And last week, similar to his number, Nathan Delgado had 21 carries for 102 yards along with 1 touchdown against North Attleboro, trying to replicate that with even more again tonight. Definitely a tight formation here as we're going to see a handoff to Bobby DeFeo. DeFeo trying to fight for extra yards, but he's going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, forward progress makes that about a gain of 2. Wakefield not going to anything outside of their comfort zone here.
So this pickup of 2 brings up a 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. This will be for the Wildcats 28.
I think I hear a chant from Wakefield.
Big fight for yards there.
Christian Delgado had the carry for the Warriors.
Christian Delgado can't find his way through.
Delgado really becoming a primary rusher tonight. He's been the star so far through receiving and rushing. Not what we assumed to see. Wakefield really trying to, again, switch it up, catch Milton off guard.
4th and 1 here.
Crucial
Milton
play
gonna
for
bring
both
the house.
teams.
If you see a blitz is coming, Willis alerts his sideline. They take a timeout.
That's a smart timeout from Wakefield, definitely. Really going to want to take your time here and make sure you're getting the right plays.
Milton obviously catching on now to the theme of that Wakefield run. bunch formation obviously being their most common set so far.
Who do you guys think has had the most interesting journey throughout this season? The most growth since last year?
I think the fact that Stephen Boyce got so much more opportunities as a junior this year versus as a sophomore last year. I mean, you could see he was good last year, but that breakout was just waiting to happen.
I think as you go through your high school years, you'll get more and more of these opportunities to shine.
4th and 1. Big play here for the Warriors. Willis has got Woish on his left, along with Delgado on his right, and Nathan Delgado setting up behind him. Going to take the snap, hand it off to Nathan Delgado, or not.
Willis
had
taking
everyone
himself.
fooled, including
Open
myself.
field.
Boy.
Willis
boy.
the juke. He's
Into the end
in.
zone. Willis
Oh, my.
touchdown. Wakefield with the 6. Willis had everyone fooled, taking it himself with a QB sneak and making it into the end zone. Huge play from Wakefield as he's hoisted up into the heavens by his fellow teammate Caden Johnson, and a huge play from Wakefield
That's
as they make it into
crazy.
the end zone, striking first tonight.
My goodness.
What an incredible play from Willis.
That was awesome.
The agility, the drive, he was stopped, then he was gone.
Wakefield and definitely football strike so much excitement into the hearts of hundreds.
Great kick there from Mark Letchford.
Mark Letchford, fellow WMHS TV student who is bringing you this broadcast. Shameless plug there. With Wakefield now on the board, how do you guys think Milton's going to respond?
Well, they got to respond strong, but Wakefield definitely needs to keep their head in the game.
Absolutely, they cannot let this play go to their head. Being up 7-0, it's certainly not.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I like the High School Musical joke.
There we go. Scoreboard's been updated, 7-0 Wakefield now.
Issues with the scoreboard here, but after that. And to speak to your question, Matt, Milton, I think, really is going to have to open it up to the passing game. We haven't seen that much of them, as besides that unfortunate overthrown pass there. However, we know Owen McHugh is great this entire season, who has passed for 2,253 yards, along with 31 touchdowns. So definitely has the arm, but has not gotten the opportunities yet, and hopefully we still see that in this Milton drive.
I mean, you saw that in their last playoff game against Hanover.
Looks like it's going to be Woish with the kickoff here. Let's see what Woish can do.
Let's see how this one goes.
Number 4, Luke Salmon, and number 6,
You see the ball fall off the stand there.
deep to receive the Wildcats.
I believe Woish is going to have someone come over and hold it. That's how you know the wind is so heavy tonight.
It's going to be Nathan Delgado here.
Here's that literal drum roll. He's going. And there it goes.
Very short kick there from Woish. And it's going to be great field position here for Milton.
That was a pretty good kick there.
Number 20, AJ Cicerone have the return for the Wildcats.
And Milton seems to have almost the exact starting field position Wakefield started with. Let's see if they can do something with it.
You gotta fight fire with fire.
Last week, you saw Owen McHugh connect with his receiver Michael Fulton twice for touchdowns. One 21-yard and one 29 yards in length.
Both cheer squads leading a charge.
Delayed handoff here. Finnegan going to be tackled pretty quickly.
Great tackle there by Caden Johnson. Really able to wrap him up quickly there.
You start by number 77, Caden Johnson. Pickup of 3 brings up a 2nd and 7.
McHugh looking to pass. Gonna release it. Finds his receiver.
Luke Salmon on with the catch there.
McHugh's pass is complete to number 4, Luke Salmon.
Luke Salmon so far this season with 779 yards along with 8 touchdowns. Huge receiver here for
They
Milton.
bring it down to the Warrior 47, 1st and 10.
There's that Milton chant once again.
McHugh, a lot of time back there. Emioni finally getting to him. He has to roll out. He'll take it himself, and that's a great gain there.
Number 12, Holmes, Norman McHugh on the keeper for the Wildcats. And number 9, Bobby DeFeo pushed him out of bounds for the Warriors. That yardage is good for another Wildcat first down. Brings it all the way down to Warrior 33. 1st and 10, Milton Wildcats.
And Wakefield defense, we've talked about them all season and praised them, but an unfortunate showing there. Ian Dixon seemed to just jump inside too early, really costing those extra downs here.
Milton real efficient on this drive so far. Wakefield's got to put a stop to it soon.
As a wise man once said, a good defense makes a swift and decisive offense.
Incomplete there for McHugh. Great pressure by Wakefield, forcing that pass to just be a little inaccurate, straight out of the hands of Finnegan.
And McHugh almost got that pass out to Jack Finnegan. Really unfortunate, but seems like the residue from the rain is still on Finnegan's gloves.
It's also early December, so it's bound to be cold. I'm sure you guys have seen some of your fair share of nasty weather affecting these games.
When I saw it was going to rain today, I was a bit concerned because both teams are pass heavy, but it's shown to not be very effective here as we see a short screen play, not going to go anywhere for Milton.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass was complete to number 10, Zach Stoll. No gain on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. From the Warrior 33.
Third and 10 here for the Wildcats.
They play for Wakefield.
And Milton taking their time here. Might want to take a timeout, but they're going to snap it regardless. McHugh looking.
Fans are going wild.
Easily caught there.
Yeah, Wakefield's going to have to bring more press coverage. You can't allow Fulton to get open like that.
Owen McHugh's pass is complete to number 13, Michael Milton.
Milton's inching their way closer.
That yardage is good for another Wildcat first down, and they bring it down to the 22 of the Warriors.
It's going to be a handoff here.
Finnegan finding an edge.
Number 6, Jack
Going to be
Finnegan,
close to another first down.
Number 7, Christian Delgado on the stop for the Warriors. This will bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. This will be from the Warriors 12.
Wakefield defense really has to zone in here. Finnegan stuffed at the line.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats.
Max Cusack and Mark Letchford in on that tackle.
He was stopped by number 52, Mark Letchford. And number 50, Max Cusack. Another stop for the Warriors. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 1 for the Milton Wildcats. This will be from the Warriors 12.
McHugh in the gun, gonna take it himself up the middle, driving forward. And a good play there, Nathan Delgado stopping him near the goal line, but that's gonna be a Milford first down. Milton first down.
We got less than 6 minutes on the clock for the second quarter.
Number 77, Cade Johnson, now the stop for the Warriors. This will bring up first and goal for the Wildcats from the Warrior 3.
McHugh is 4 for 6 tonight with 30 pass yards. Let's see if he can make something happen here. It's going to be a handoff. And Milton's going to get stopped here.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats.
Looks like he was tackled there by David Amioni and Mark
52, Mark
Letchford.
Was in on the stop for the Warriors.
Who do you guys think Milton's standout player is so far?
So far, you really got to look to Owen McHugh. He's really been stepping it up. We've seen the long ball toss a few times, and he's been unsuccessful, but that 4 for 6 number is really looking good for him so far.
Also, his ability to improvise outside of the pocket, take the ball himself and get a good gain is impressive. We'll see a
Flip
pitch.
there to Finnegan, and Finnegan is going to get into the end zone.
The pitch goes to number 6, Jack Finnegan.
Now, Finnegan rushed for 15 TDs throughout the year. Definitely impressive.
And it looks like right after his touchdown, Jack Finnegan's going to be setting up for the extra point.
Odd formation switch here. Just to set up a regular extra point kick.
There he goes.
Now we're all tied up.
Jack Finnegan's extra point attempt is up and good.
4:49 on the clock.
49 to go in the
Now that both teams are on the board, what do you think is going to happen going forward?
Milton Wildcats.
I mean, Wakefield, it's a bit of a wake-up call. You have to stay aggressive on offense. And since you received the ball first, Milton's going to get it to open up the second half. So you need to pace yourself correctly.
And Wakefield definitely going to need to make a difference. Plenty of time on the clock here to at least get some more points on the board, especially with Milton getting the ball after the half. You're really going to want to have to try to make a difference here.
So number 6, Jack Finnegan will kick off for the Wildcats.
Milton's got their chant going up once again.
Number 9, Bobby DeFeo, deep in the Warriors.
Drum roll, and there it goes.
Boysh with it once again. Not going to find much room to run. This Milton special teams group has been truly incredible throughout the year. Last playoff game against Hanover, they had a blocked punt that set up a 1-yard touchdown from Jack Finnegan. So definitely a strong group on every side of the ball for Milton. And the same could be said about Wakefield.
They will start from their own 26, first and 10 for the Warriors.
Willis with a new set of downs here. He's got Nathan Delgado in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Nathan. Nathan's going to find some breathing room, but not much. It's going to be a gain of
Number 21,
maybe one.
Nathan Delgado had the carry for the Warriors. He was stopped by number 7, Liam Mbamba.
So far, the weather has been relatively kind to the players. Let's hope it stays that way.
And like I said with Milton, they had to open it up to the passing game, and they definitely did that. And it allowed them to get in the end zone. And now I think Wakefield has to do the same. And this Milton defense is definitely adjusting to the Wakefield offense, especially their running game, and really getting used to those Nathan Delgado, Christian Delgado rushing.
We got less than 4 minutes on the clock.
Willis
snap
is going to drop it, but he's moving in the pocket. He's going to toss it to Dixon, and it's going to be tossed out of bounds. Good recovery there by Willis, but very unfortunate.
Yeah, you basically lose a play there. Third down, rough situation for the Warriors.
A 3rd and 9 for the Wakefield Warriors. Should be on their own 27.
Since this is a big deal for both teams, how do you guys feel, or how do you guys think that the players are handling this? Do you think they're handling it well? Are they dealing with the pressure in a positive way?
I think this play right now is going to decide that. Definitely a crucial 3rd down here. Willis is going to scramble in the pocket, and he's going to be taken out of bounds for a loss.
Number 11, Javin Willis was the ball carrier for the Warriors. And number 7, Liam McLaughlin pushed him out of bounds. Loss of 1 on the play brings up a 4th and 10 for the Warriors.
Liam Faraday
They're in punt formation.
really making a big effect here early for Milton. As you're going to see the first punt from Zach Sartori in this game.
There it goes.
Solid punt there from Sartori.
Over to Milton. Milton's going and going.
Milton's going to make some moves. Only the punter to beat, and the punter's going to take him out. Good play there by Zach Sartori, but a huge return there from Milton.
Number 33, Zach Sartori.
A lot of ground has now been gained.
The return was made by number 4, Luke Salmon. And he brings it all the way down.
Got a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding.
We're waiting the flag on the play here. Let's see if this pushes Milton back.
Way back. That's going to be a spot foul. So holding way back where?
Huge break there for the Warriors. Really pushing Milton all the way back.
Absolutely, and you could see it as Nathan Delgado, Christian Delgado was held back there
You can see
by a
him
Milton
running,
player.
and then bam. A lot of force was definitely put into that.
McHugh
Under
looking
pressure.
out to Fulton. That one's complete. Wakefield sticking to a zone defense here, allowing these soft passes underneath. They know McHugh likes to go deep, but he's made great decisions here to keep reserved with the ball.
Milton back at it again with another chant. How will Wakefield respond?
McHugh to pass once again. Pressure from Amioni. McHugh, ball batted out and out of bounds. Great play there. Joe LaMonica with the great pressure there, batting that ball down.
McHugh's pass was batted away. By number 56.
Huge play there by the junior Joe LaMonica. Really stepping it up here.
Time is of the essence. We've got less than 3 minutes on the clock.
3rd and 5 here for the Wildcats. Really going to have to make an important 3rd down conversion if they want to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, and Wakefield's got to get pressure back to McHugh here as we see Dixon on his way. That ball is dropped wide open in the middle of the field was Luke Salmon. Wakefield nearly forgot about him. A key drop there.
I have to see that again. There's the ball.
And I am at a loss for words there. Wow.
He could have been gone.
You can just see, you can see it in his body language.
He
And
was
really
heartbroken,
unfortunate
and
for the
I'm sure
Wildcats
most
here.
Milton fans are heartbroken by that incompletion. As we're going to see our first punt of the game from Milton, nearly blocked, but it takes a Milton favoring bounce down to about the 20.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's run is down by number 21, Nathan Delgado for the Warriors. So when play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wakefield Warriors from their own 21.
Still, that catch fail, that's going to be probably one of the standout moments from this
1st and
game.
10 for the Warriors.
And Warriors with just under 2.5 minutes left in the half. And while that may not seem enough time, especially with the starting field position, we've seen time and time again the Warriors making huge marches down the field. However, they are definitely going to need to open it up to the passing game here, especially if they want to make it down this field quickly, especially with time running out.
Pickup of 2 brings up a second.
Sophomore John Fitzgerald subbing into the game here. Fitzgerald's been an excellent blocker on set screenplays for Christian Delgado, which is a highlight we've seen all season. Delgado even taking one of those screens 60 yards for a touchdown back in the regular season.
Willis, it looks like he's going to air the ball out. Huge play here. And he catches it. Huge catch by Weiss. Weiss going down the field. Huge play time and time again. Stephen Weiss has stepped up when it matters, making a huge play. And Weiss, absolutely a perfect grab. Willis to Weiss, time and time again. We have seen this connection, and it's really coming up here in the championship game.
Incredible throw. Absolutely incredible throw.
That was amazing.
We're going to see Willis throwing it again, evades the tackler. And that one's just going to go straight through the hands of Weiss. What a play. Oh my goodness.
I don't know about you guys, but that's definitely a standout moment for me that I'm going to go back to for a while.
By number 77, Liam Baird.
What do you guys think? Do you think that was a standout moment for the season?
All I'm going to say is, just like I said, they're going to need to open it up to the passing game. And what happened? They opened it up to the passing game, and they moved down the field at huge strides. Huge strides. This is going to be a crucial drive. Now with just under a minute and a half to go, plenty of time for Willis to make some huge moves and get Wakefield in the end zone as we see Christian Delgado in motion here. It's going to be another passing play. Willis is going to air it out to Christian Delgado. Delgado's got it, and he's inside the 5. Just missing the end zone, but Delgado's got it. Huge play there for the Warriors. Great play by Delgado.
That was insane.
Pinpoint accuracy
Let's see
from
that
David
again.
Willis.
I need to see this again. There it goes. And he catches it, just barely missing it there. Wow.
And I know we haven't seen the long ball from being thrown to Christian Delgado yet, but now Wakefield looks like they're inside the 1. Really going to have to try to get past this Milton offensive line.
Nathan Delgado with the carry. Delgado is going to be ruled.
Looking in for the touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wakefield. Warriors are going to go up 13 to 7, on that carry by Nathan Delgado. Huge play by Delgado. And just like I said, the Warriors are going to need to open it up to those passing options, and they did. And just like that, they're in the end zone with after only a minute of play. Very quick drive by the Warriors there.
Warriors now have the lead. Let's see if they can keep that, or how will they respond to this one?
Lexford perfect once again.
Number 52, Mark Litchford's extra point attempt is no good.
Oh, excuse me. That one would be wide right. It's going to be 13 to 7 Wakefield now.
That's definitely going to be another standout moment on the Wakefield end.
What an incredible drive strung together there by Javen Willis.
We still have a little bit more than a minute left on the clock. What kind of ground do you think both teams can gain in a little over a minute?
And with just some minutes to go here, we saw the Wakefield offense make it there in the minute, and especially with a pass-heavy team like Milton with the likes of Owen McHugh. I definitely think Milton has the ability to do it, but the question comes, are they going to take risks? I could definitely see Wakefield switching to a man-to-man coverage here, especially this late in the quarter.
I'm definitely very impressed with both of the performances of both teams, especially with the stakes involved. This game is huge.
Looks like it's going to be Woish on the kickoff here.
And I agree with you with that defensive strategy, Drew. We're going to definitely see a cover two-man set, 2 men deep, likely going to be Woish and DeFeo, the 2 fastest players on the team.
And there it goes.
Pretty solid kick there from Woish, and it's going to be fumbled. And the kick's going to be bobbled. Will that affect? It looks like Zach Sartori running after him, and Milton is still going to be able to get some great starting field position. Flag on the play,
Flag on the play. That's very important. That'll determine a lot of Milton's starting field position.
So much action on the field. All those words started to get slurred together. However, Mark Lesford with a great tackle there. But let's see what this flag is about here. Maybe it'll push Milton back.
And it looks like, by the way Milton's lining up, it will. Perhaps a block in the back.
We have less than a minute on the clock. What do you guys think of the performances compared to term one? Quarter one.
And it's going to be a no flag for the blindside block there.
What do you guys think of the overall performances compared to the last quarter?
I think the first quarter, these teams were definitely nervous stepping into a stadium as big as this one, where so many important games have been played. But now I think they're adjusting to the lights and are really stepping it up and making it down the field. Maybe it's because of the wind dying down and the rain really coming to a full stop here. But these passing plays are really becoming a difference here. And just with 57 seconds left to go, we're definitely going to see some big pass plays from Owen McHugh and the Milton offense, as we're going to see McHugh here struggling, and here comes Ian Dixon. Dixon's going to wrap him up. Whoa. Huge play by Dixon to get him tackled way behind the line. Huge play by Dixon, and that's what you love to see. Dixon has not really been present on offense yet this game, but on defense, we have seen him really become a deciding factor, and that honestly comes at the fault of McHugh. Really just taking too much time here.
Absolutely. Experienced quarterback, you got to get rid of that ball.
Time is of the essence here.
Yeah, there's 20 seconds left. Milford likely just going to take a Hail Mary.
And here's McHugh
10
airing
seconds.
It out, and he's going to be brought down out of bounds. Jack Finnegan.
Stop the clock there, 7 seconds.
Both players, both teams going even to the very end.
And I gotta say, even with 6 seconds left, Wakefield still does not want to give anything up on the line, on the defensive line, cornerback, any of those factors.
Wakefield has that lead and they want to keep it.
It's gonna be a running play
5
here.
5 seconds.
Finnegan out of bounds. A second left on the clock. And now we are finally going to see the last play of the half.
And I must say, that sack by Ian Dixon is really going to set up how this second half is played out. I know it may not seem like it on the standpoint on the field, but that sack will really just break the will of the offense and give the defense so much power.
Absolutely. Defensive intensity is so important, as we're going to see McHugh just take a knee here, end out the half. Wakefield Warriors up 13-7 over the Milton Wildcats. Impressive half from Javen Willis.
All right, we'll see you on the flip side.
Warriors 13, Milton Wildcats 7.
Back up. All right, you guys are good.
And welcome back to Wakefield Warrior Football as we see Stephen Woish with a kickoff there. Whistles blowing all over the field. Looks like
Number 8,
Stephen Weiss might have jumped the gun there.
How do you guys think the teams are going to do compared to the previous 2 quarters?
I think the previous 2 quarters were definitely a rude awakening for both teams. Wakefield did get the upper hand with scoring at the end. However, Milton starting with the ball, especially with their more passing, they're definitely passing definitely aggressively here, as we saw in their previous drive to end the half. However, they're really going to have to keep that momentum going. We saw them get down the field in quite a small amount of time. Let's see if they can keep that going. And Wish with a kick that goes out of bounds.
That's an unfortunate start. It's the little things that really make a game. You can't be messing up there.
Wakefield still has the lead, but how long can they hold on to it?
Free kick out of bounds. Free kick 5 yards from the previous spot.
So we're going to get a re-kick here from Woish.
Wakefield's got that chant going. The Red Sea never disappoints. How's the Red Sea been at Landrigan? Have they been super active?
They've been decently active. I think the more we do themes, the more people get involved. Tonight's theme was a blackout or whatever Wakefield merch you have.
I can definitely see a
Here's
lot of
Weiss
black
again
in
with
the
a
crowd.
kick, and that's going to bounce for quite a bit, rolling right out of the 20. Looks
Good
like he's
tackle.
pushed out of bounds there.
Luke Salmon had the return for the Wildcats. And number 9, Bobby DeFeo drives him out of bounds, so the play resumes. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Milton Wildcats. And they will start from their own 31.
It looked like a bit of kick returner on kick returner crime there. As
Milton's
we see
firing
Luke
back
Salmon
with
get
their own
tackled by
cheer.
Bobby DeFeo.
You can
Milton.
sort of see a cheer off going on between both fans.
Milton with a new set of downs here to start off the second half. Crucial drive here, and they're going to start off with a run, and the Warrior defense is going to push them back.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan was the ball carrier for the Wildcats.
This first drive is really going to tell you what adjustments Milton was talking about in their locker room.
Pick up a 3 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 7.
If they're unable to adjust accordingly, Wakefield looks primed to have a great game.
Wakefield did some very impressive things in the previous 2 quarters.
Here's McHugh looking. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be some big yardage from Milton there. He's brought down by Stephen Weiss. Let's see.
Shane Olson with the catch there.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass is complete.
There we go. There's a weakness we saw from Wakefield in that first half. Soft coverage, allowing for those underneath throws. They turn into big gains with the skill of these Milton receivers.
And Milton, definitely a lot of receivers eligible to catch the ball here. Something Wakefield hasn't seen now as the pass is caught.
It's going to be a flag on the play.
Liam McLaughlin on the catch.
Milton's going to get sent back here.
David Willis on the tackle for the Warriors, but there's a flag on the play.
Like we're going to be looking at a false start here from Milton.
Illegal formation. 5 men in the backfield. Offense. Out is 1.
So not enough guys lined up on the line there for Milton. That's going to set them back significantly.
So we have the 1st and 15 for the Wildcats with the penalty out.
McHugh Releases a short pass to Finnegan. Covered well by Wakefield.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass is complete to number 6, Jack Finnegan. Number 52, Mark Letchford. And Declan O'Callaghan were in.
And these short passes for McHugh really seem to be the ones working out that allow them to then run for extra yards here. And it's something Wakefield really has to interpret here. This soft coverage of zone coverage is not going to work. I don't know how long.
I've noticed
this
that
is gonna work
Milton has been using a lot of Wakefield's tactics and then turning them around and using them against them.
Finnegan with the carry.
He's going to get
Finding
a first
an
down.
edge.
Or not, sorry, not a first down, excuse me.
6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats. Number 11, Jacob Willis had the stop for the Warriors.
It's going to be close to a first down.
I think they're going to mark him just a bit short here.
So this will bring up a big 3rd and 2 here on this opening drive for Milton.
3rd and 2.
Another handoff to Finnegan.
And Finnegan is going to get there for the first down. Flag tossed. Huge toss there by the flag. Wow.
I think I actually threw the flag very far there.
And is Wakefield going to get another lucky break here? Definitely very well may be a holding call against Milton. We'll see how the refs make
quite
this
a long
call.
discussion there.
Block in the back. Offense.
Huge break for Wakefield. That's going to force this play way back. For Milton, you go from a nice 3rd and manageable
You've seen
to
that
now a
replay
3rd and
there.
long.
He's going. And then down he goes.
So bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats.
So 3rd and long here. McHugh is going to flip it, and that's going to be a first down. And Wakefield blessed with an extra shot at making a stop there. And
we're going to see another flag on the play. Excuse me, maybe not. Did flash on the board for a moment, but maybe it was taken back.
33 will be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
First down for Milton here.
And Milton getting awfully close to that 30-yard line.
Huge pressure here. Amioni can't get a hold of McHugh. Trying to dance around, and he will find his way through. What
Flag
a
on
play
the
there
play,
for
though.
Owen McHugh. There is a flag.
That flag
in the
happened
backfield.
right around when Amioni was pressuring McHugh. Let's see if that, again, pushes Milton back.
It was an impressive display, but let's see if that flag can put a wrench in that.
And really unfortunate there by Amioni. Had a great opportunity to make an easy sack, but just not quick enough.
Incredible agility, yeah, from McHugh.
As we await this call, definitely could be a crucial one here.
One clarification on the previous play was number 24, Nathan Bowie, who had first down yardage for the Wildcats.
Another huge play. Costly mistakes on rudimentary issues here for the Milton Wildcats.
And Milton head coach clearly upset by those calls there.
There's the flag. He's going. And then he really goes.
Steve Dombrowski not happy.
Finnegan not going to gain much there. 3rd and long.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats. That was a pass. Number 12, Owen McHugh.
And Milton definitely trying to go with a very aggressive play style. Like I said, almost too aggressive as these refs are really just making sure everything is in the playbook right now.
Yeah, really quick pace. 3rd and long here. Obviously going to air it out. McHugh going deep.
It goes.
And that one is not far enough. Great coverage there from Christian Delgado, undercutting the receiver. Not letting Fulton get to that ball.
And Fulton almost there. I think no discredit to the receiver there, but a great play by the corner, Christian Delgado. One of the hardest positions to play in football, and he makes it look easy with that play right there.
I definitely know I couldn't play that.
Talking to players this week, many of them regarded Christian Delgado as their most skilled corner, and definitely showing it there. As we're going to see a 4th down attempt from Milton, obviously going deep, got to cover deep. They've got time.
And you really got to wonder, what is Ian Dixon doing here as the ball is tossed way up, and it's going to be batted down.
Incomplete there, incredible play. Javen Willis batting the ball down.
That kept everybody on the edge there.
And McHugh had so much time.
Ball goes. And it all comes crashing down.
Great play there for Willis. Laying out to get his hand on the ball.
And Willis now got to really change his mindset here. He's given great starting field position. He's really going to have to use it here if he wants to make some moves here.
It's going to be our 2nd punt from Milton. Boyce with the return.
And they're going to bring down Boyce real. That's going to put him at Wakefield at the 13-yard line.
Boyce has really been a very important player for Wakefield this game.
They'll be starting from their own 14.
So Wakefield, rough starting field position here. Quite the star-studded offense from Wakefield. Willis has been incredible all year. I've compared his improviser.
His name has become synonymous with Wakefield, that's for sure.
We got Nathan Delgado in motion, moving behind Willis. This is going to be a handoff to Nathan Delgado. Delgado's going to push for a few yards. Not the best carry, but he makes do.
As I was saying before, Willis's improvisation ability reminds me of a younger Russell Wilson.
Wakefield Warriors. Let's rock.
I really admire Javen's ability to act on instinct. It's really impressive. He's almost got like a spider sense where he knows what's coming and how to react upon it.
This is set up 2nd and 8 here for the Warriors. Let's see if they can do anything with it. We got Nathan Delgado in motion.
Willis going to look to pass.
Airs it out, and Ian Dixon's got it.
That's Dixon's first
Huge
reception
first
of the
down
game.
there.
Number 11, Javen Willis's pass is complete to number 18, Ian Dixon.
See that again. Throws the ball.
Number 28, Ferris Collins, penalty tackle.
And this is the first pass we've seen to Dixon all game. And Dixon really had a great game last week. 5 catches, 55 yards, and 3 touchdowns against North Attleboro. And really, Wakefield maybe needs to start looking to Dixon more and more here in the second half if they want to start getting in the end zone.
Absolutely. Dixon's a superstar. He does everything you want from a tight end and more.
He really packs the muscle for the Warriors.
Willis going to pass again, swamped out.
He's going to take it
there
himself.
he goes.
He's
And
going.
here goes Willis. He's going to be
going.
in for the first down. And again, just like Tim said, Willis's improvisation really was looking to pass there and decides, I'm going to take it myself, and easily gets that first down. And that's what you really look to see from Javen Willis. That's what you look to see in a good quarterback. Realizing on the fly that I don't have enough time to make that play, and improvising and making a new one for not only some more downs, not only some more yards, but for a new set of downs.
Willis is able to think of new strategies on the fly. That's something that very few people can do.
And that tight formation here. Definitely gonna. Well, it's gonna be a handoff to Christian Delgado here, and Delgado is gonna find some room, and there goes Delgado. Delgado
Oh,
by the
he's
40,
going.
the 30,
He's going.
the 20,
He's
the 10.
going.
Christian Delgado.
There it is.
For the touchdown.
There it is.
Let's go, Delgado. He makes it all the way into the end zone. Who but Christian Delgado? A huge run from Christian. A huge run. Easily makes it in the end zone, giving Wakefield another 6, taking them up 19-7 against the Milton Wildcats.
Letchford to attempt the extra point for the Warriors.
Letchford not going to get that one to go either. Nevertheless, 2-possession game for Wakefield. That run was huge. Christian Delgado's been a star all night.
And with a run like that, you really just got to question Milton defense. What happened?
How do you let Christian Delgado take it 40 yards on you? That'll be a 60-yard touchdown run.
And Christian, against North Attleboro, only went 4 catches for 55 yards. And that's catches, ladies and gentlemen. He makes up for that with one play in a 60-yard run. And if I'm Wakefield, defense, you really want to step up here. You really want to keep that 7 on the board for the Milton Wildcats. But you also want to start draining that clock, especially when it's a 2-score game. While it may be early, not even just about halfway through the third quarter, it's already time to start. And wow, huge plays there. And the ball comes out. Ball comes out.
They're going to mark him down. Forward progress, unfortunately, but heavy, heavy pressure from Wakefield.
I need to see that again.
Wakefield's really come out of half with a different kind of energy than they did to start the game.
Replay here. Look at that. They're really fighting for it.
And I will have to say, the Milton returner was down.
So insane.
Wakefield is very impressive performances across the board here.
First and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 31.
Do you guys think Milton could possibly make a comeback?
It's definitely a possibility. They're a tough team. Wakefield really has to stay in this defense. They've adjusted to the fact that Milton's looking short, but you have to remember deep threats like Fulton are still out there on the field.
We've got less than 7 minutes remaining for this quarter.
And Wakefield against North Attleboro in their previous playoff outing had a 24-10 lead in the third quarter and almost blew it, but managed to hang on for a 31-24 victory. But we've seen all throughout playoffs and all throughout the season, the Wakefield Warriors have given up second half points when it matters, but they are able to hang on. And that's really going to come a difference if are they going to hang on again.
Finnegan cutting up the field. It's a great run there. A lot of pockets open by that Milton offensive line.
You can see there he's going. And then he comes crashing down there.
The handoff to Finnegan again, trying to find room to the outside.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan, handicap.
Wakefield can't become soft on these run plays. Got to keep the pressure on.
Absolutely, and especially with a 2-score lead, it's important to really just not give Milton any hope, for lack of a better word here, but they really just have to keep the pressure on defense. Any touchdown will get Milton back in this game. We've seen just how quickly the tides can turn, and hopefully the Red Sea of Wakefield will keep it under control.
McHugh looking to pass. Releases it, finds his receiver, Fulton on the sideline. Great toe tap catch.
And we're going to see if that was in bounds. But that was honestly one of the best catches I've ever seen in high school football. A best toe tap touch.
He throws it.
Looks like he's going to be in bounds. What a grab there.
That was a close one.
And the rest of his body was out of bounds. Just his toes stay in while he catches the ball, and that's exactly what you need. Incredible play from Fulton. And the Wildcats are driving. We're going to see Finnegan try to find room up the middle. Offensive line pushes him forward for about 5.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan at the carry for the Wildcats. Number 18, Ian Dixon at the stop for the Warriors. Pick up a 4 first down, brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats.
And Wakefield really seems to be adjusting to the Milton running game here, but this passing game they're really unable to figure out, as we're going to see another run play, and Wakefield again wraps them up.
Nathan Huey with the run there.
Number 24, Nathan Louis at the carry for the Wildcats.
We have less than 5 minutes on the clock.
Number 54, David Amiuti on the stop for the Warriors. No gain on the play, brings up the 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
Empty backfield here for McHugh. 3rd down.
McHugh really taking his time here, understands this is a crucial play in this game. He's going to air it out.
Ooh!
It's going to be a first down.
Salmons with the catch there. Right on the line to gain.
And those quick, short passes really seem to be the difference here. But again, this Milton team, very pass-heavy going into this game, and it's clear to see why. Their running game isn't that strong, but their passing game has really just been able to catch the Wakefield defense off guard, something they haven't seen yet all this season, something they're going to have to adjust to, as we're going to see a run game again, and Milton's going to take it himself. Milton staying in bounds, but barely tripped up. Joel LaMonica with a great tackle there.
See, here he's going.
Yeah, good job stealing the edge there by LaMonica. Just barely tripping up McHugh. Like I said before, he has great speed, improviser ability, just like that of Javen Willis.
I can definitely see LaMonica being a star player during his senior year.
Just about 3.5 minutes left here to go, as we're going to see another handoff here.
Finnegan with that one, fighting his way through Wakefield tacklers.
Looks like it's going to be a first down here.
Yeah, first down
Number 7, Christian Delgado.
at the Wakefield 12.
He brings it inside the Warrior 50.
And this Milton team really able to fight for extra yards there. And that drive really, and I thought that their passing game might be the difference, but so far it's their running game this half.
Milton fans cheering on their team.
The run option tricks Wakefield. McHugh dives to the goal line. Touchdown for Milton. What an incredible play by McHugh.
Takes it in for the Wildcat touchdown.
Milton's up to 13 now.
And we just talked about the speed of LaMonica, but he gets beat there by McHugh. Very unfortunate for Wakefield, but a huge break for Milton. Just like I said, they're fighting for extra yards. Very interesting formation here.
Wakefield may be ahead, but Milton's definitely on their trail.
Extra
No
point
good.
is no good. And that's huge for Wakefield. Makes it a touchdown game still.
That was out the hold, 11-12, Owen McHugh.
And Tim, I know you talked about those difference in width here for the goalpost, and it really seems like it's making the difference here, as small as it may be.
Absolutely. It's been a huge issue. I mean, you think about it, 5 feet doesn't look like a long distance from here, but it certainly is when you're on that big field.
Definitely a lot of football left to be played here. Let's see how Wakefield approaches a new set of downs here. And if I'm Wakefield, this is a very decisive drive. I want to take my time and get into the end zone the best way possible. Not the quickest way possible, not the slowest way possible, the most efficient way possible. Something that won't wear your offense out too much, but also won't take too much off the clock in case you come up scoreless.
I think if we've seen anything from Wakefield, we've seen that they are indeed very efficient.
Something I do want to see is us getting Bobby DeFeo and Nathan Delgado going. Those two are a great 1-2 punch. As we'll see Woish with the return here.
And Woish is going to take it, try to fight for some extra yards, and he's going to be brought down behind the 20. And Woish really just got phased there on the tackle, unable to come up with any extra yards.
It was a good deep kick by Milton, though. Makes it tough for Woish to return to any further than that point.
Absolutely. Wakefield not given the best starting field position, but we know these Wakefield Warriors can march down the field at any speed they feel needed.
3 receivers to Willis's left, Nathan Delgado behind him in the backfield. Willis drops back. Gonna look to Ian Dixon. Dixon catches it! Dixon is gone!
He's going. He's going.
Is he going to get caught?
Dixon down to the 15-yard line.
That was huge. Very nicely done for Wakefield. Very nicely done. You can see he throws it. Dixon catches it, and then makes this incredible stretch.
And just like I said, Dixon is going to be a huge second half factor here for the Warriors. It seemed like they wanted to keep him quiet in the first half so Milton doesn't have that time to adjust. But now they're here and they're ready.
Bunch formation for Wakefield.
It's going to be a handoff.
Nathan Delgado working. Gonna spin to about the 10-yard line.
21 Nathan Delgado at the carry for the Warriors.
What an incredible play by Ian Dixon. Like I said, he's such a threat at the tight end position. That speed is unmatched.
Wakefield has had so many hype moments in this game. And the Red Sea is definitely loving it. You can tell based on the amount of enthusiasm they bring when somebody scores.
Willis in the gun
There
once
it is.
again. The one receiver on either side. It's going to be a keep it himself play for Willis. Not much of a gain there.
11, Jamin Willis on the keeper for the Warriors.
And something I'd be interested to see if Wakefield can't convert on this third down. Do we turn to Mark Letchford for a field goal? He struggled with these extra points tonight so far.
And that's definitely going to be a controversial pick here, but that will definitely give him that extra edge if he's able to make it, making up for his missed extra points. Tight formation again on 3rd and 3. Wakefield really going to have to step up and make a play here.
Willis directly under center. Going to take it himself. Willis straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. Absolutely no one on Milton saw him.
That brings it up to 25. 25.
Wakefield, what an efficient drive. A minute 40?
And Wakefield, and just easily able to strut in the end zone as Willis. And definitely a lots to be proud of after that drive.
You know, these past 2 drives, you just got to think, Milton defense, what happened? How do you let Javen Willis walk into the end zone unscathed? It's going to be a 2-point attempt here for the Warriors.
And this is big for the Warriors. This is a crucial play. It's going to be a quick pass, and they're going to make it for the 2 points.
Nathan Delgado, the 2-point try is good. That puts Wakefield up 2 touchdowns, and that has to include both extra points. That's huge.
Wakefield now has almost double what Milton has.
Willis this game, 7 for 11, 199 yards passing. Truly incredible. 109 yards passing. Truly incredible. And obviously 2 rushing touchdowns has to be the biggest standout stat of this game. Willis is the heart of this team.
Miss Giannotti will be very proud.
Number 8, Stephen Williams, you can off for the Warriors. Luke Salmon and Jack Finnegan are deep for the
Little over a minute remaining. And there it goes.
Big kick there from Moish. Great kick.
Olsen with the return. He's been good all night. Wakefield special teams right on him.
And you really have to wonder, I see no point in going all the way around. Why not just run straight through there? Definitely had a few open lanes there, but big mistakes there on special teams.
Yeah, just about a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Really tough situation for Milton. They have to turn to the passing game because that's how they've gotten their efficient drives against Wakefield.
The Wildcats will stop from their own 23, 1st and 10.
But Wakefield has just been incredible. As we see, we're a little bit scrambled on defense here. McHugh, empty backfield, gonna air it out. Quick bullet pass. Wakefield not covering the receiver, just barely out of bounds.
Great coverage there, but it looks like it was Woish on the coverage there.
And frankly, if that Milford receiver doesn't step out of bounds there, that would be Finnegan who caught that. Just 1 foot out of bounds, he could have been gone. This game could have been a whole new situation.
And again, that weak coverage there really just becoming a key factor here.
Absolutely.
Wakefield.
I think that was a set play for Milton. You saw Fulton go out high so he could block for Finnegan. Smart play.
Timeout. Wakefield.
Now, I gotta ask you guys, how did you guys get your start into commentating?
Saw a flyer in the paper, said why not, and here I am.
I did something very similar. I heard on the school intercom they were looking for an announcer for the Wakefield varsity volleyball team. I said, why not? I'll give it a try. And now I practically do it for a living. If it wasn't for the Wakefield volleyball team, I don't think I would be here right now.
For me, all my credit goes to the players. I've grown a special bond with each and every one of them. Javen Willis, Bobby DeFeo, Stephen Woish, Christian Delgado, Nathan Delgado, Caden Johnson, basically everyone on the team. I could go on for hours and hours, but this job has really made me grow a special relationship with each and every one of these players and have a huge appreciation for high school football now as we're seeing the biggest stage of them all.
Finnegan's going to take this carry. Oh, and he finds some room.
And Wakefield really just letting up on defense, you know, really just saying to let their offense carry them. They know they're up by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, no lead is guaranteed. Got to stay in the game.
Absolutely.
Letchford was on a stop for the Warriors. And that yardage is good for another Milton Wildcat first down.
And the Warriors so far have been lucky on defense. You know, they got a lot of penalty calls that kept Milton from reaching the end zone, I would argue. And now,
again up the middle. Wakefield playing too soft on these runs.
with those lack of penalty calls, it seems like Milton has no problem making it down this field.
I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think both teams have had some really strong support from their cheer squads as well as the fans in the stands.
We see another carry from Finnegan, and Wakefield's on this one. Caden Johnson in the backfield.
Looks like Joe LaMonica there, really just able to come down low and make that tackle. Along with the likes of Caden Johnson, really able to bring them down.
I mean, this has been the story all game. We've seen Wakefield make these defensive adjustments so efficiently as we come to the end of the third quarter here. Wakefield's made incredible adjustments defensively. You know, going from playing that soft zone to a more up-front man coverage really took away the Milton passing attack. And then finally being aggressive on that run game. It looks very good for Wakefield, that's all I say.
Milton cheer squad.
Leave your mark. Break the mold. Be a leader. Believe in yourself. Make lifelong
I think we've done a good job of like bouncing off each other.
Yeah, I mean, we're having a great time.
Oh yeah. This is probably one of my favorite senior memories. Definitely.
When play resumes, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Milton Wildcats. That'll be from the Warriors 60.
Wakefield looking strong here through 3 quarters, but of course the most important is the 4th. That is where the most damage is done. As we're going to see a flip here to Finnegan. He finds room. Finnegan to the outside. Mark just short of the end zone.
Number 6, Jack Finnegan had the carry for the Wildcats.
Like you said, Tim, this is really the sort of the end of the line here. This is where usually the most amount of points are scored.
He brings it all the way inside the 5.
Definitely an important quarter here. 1st and goal here for the Wildcats. They're going to snap it right immediately, and he's brought down. Huge tackle there.
Nathan Delgado with the tackle, shredding right into the Milton backfield.
really just able to stop Finnegan and running back on running back crime.
One stop for the Warriors. This brings up a second and goal for the Wildcats. Just short of the Warrior 5.
And still plenty of time left.
Warriors still have a
McHugh's going
pretty
to take it
big lead.
himself. McHugh trying to get in the end zone, and he's stopped. Huge stop there by Wakefield.
Multiple Wakefield defenders right there. Most importantly, David Amioti and Max Cusack. That is a standout duo for Wakefield.
Good teamwork there. Good teamwork.
Here's stop by number 54, David Amiuni, and also number 52, Mark Letchford. So this brings up a third and goal for the Wildcats from the Warrior 4-yard line.
Milton's firing back.
Third and goal here. And if I'm Milton, this is not the last attempt. Definitely going to go for it on fourth down if they don't make it here. And it looks like they won't.
McHugh's going to be on the 1 yard line. Just barely not in.
Football, a game of inches here. As Milton inches short.
Huge fourth down. Finnegan with the carry. It's going to be a touchdown for Milton.
And number 6, Jack Finnegan takes it in for the Wildcat touchdown.
As I said before,
Milton's up to 19. They're inching their way closer. Wakefield still has a lead with a total of 27.
like I said before, Finnegan's a touchdown machine, had 15 touchdown rushes in the regular season, as we're going to see another odd extra point attempt from Milton.
And this is definitely a crucial extra point here.
Will they make
Definitely could be a difference maker.
Kick is up and good. So now a 7-point game. That's how quickly it goes from one possession to two. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Wakefield still has a 7-point lead, but by the looks of things, Milton is definitely on their way to making a comeback.
One thing I definitely want to see here is Wakefield's ability to run. I want to see Nathan Delgado and Bobby DeFeo. They've been an incredible 1-2 punch. You know, it's like Chubb and Hunt, or Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, or dare I say Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson, all in one for the Warriors.
And it's definitely clear that Wakefield is really going to try to stick to the run game here. Definitely not going to want to make any pass plays if I'm Wakefield. Really just want to keep the ball on the ground and try to win the war up front.
And there it goes.
Squib kick attempt. Smart play there by John Fitzgerald, just going down with the ball. Want to keep it secure.
John Fitzgerald for the Warriors. So when play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wakefield Warriors.
Wakefield has their cake, but are they going to eat it too?
So the Warriors will start from their own 36, 1st and 10.
Wakefield obviously going to set up to run here. Want to drain some time off the clock. Let's see if Milton's prepared. That'll be Nathan Delgado with the carry. Good gain there.
Number 7, Christian Delgado had the carry for the Warriors.
So that'd be Christian Delgado.
We've got less than 10 minutes on the clock. Still, we've got a long way to go before the end of the quarter. In football, every second counts.
We're going to see another carry from Christian Delgado, trying to find an edge, gets the first down for Wakefield.
Number 7, Christian Delgado had the carry for the Warriors.
something that goes unnoticed to most watching football is the ability of an offensive line to set up a run block. And I'll say the Warriors have done an incredible job in this second half, paving the way for Nathan and Christian Delgado.
So first down, Warriors from their own 48.
And we're just about a quarter of the way through the fourth quarter. Wakefield with the ball at just about the 47-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff here to Christian Delgado. Christian Delgado able to make some moves there.
Christian Delgado got carried for the Warriors.
Solid 8-yard gain there.
We saw that run play give him 60 yards last time. Still a good amount of gain there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Milton's fully adjusted to it. You know, the way this offensive line pulls for Wakefield, it's swift movement, and we set that edge so well.
Getting that tight formation here.
The clock is ticking.
Willis taking his time. It's going to be a handoff here. Looks like that was to Christian Delgado again.
Yeah, Delgado that time taking it up the middle. Milton expecting it outside. Still a decent stop.
Stop by number 68, Anderson, Perez, Ruiz.
3rd and 1 now for the Warriors.
Pick up a 2, brings up a 3rd and 1.
And an elaborate talk here from the Wakefield offensive coordinator. Not sure what's going to happen here on this play. Willis going to take it himself on the QB sneak. He got it. Another first down for the Warriors, driving really efficiently. And like I said, that running game is coming alive, but not in the hands you'd think.
And definitely strong from Willis here. He had 2 rushing touchdowns already and easily able to get that first down.
I think Willis has definitely been a huge factor as to how Wakefield has managed to get so high up in this
Absolutely.
tournament.
Definitely a driving factor is Captain Jaden Willis. Again, that tight formation here. Looks like it's going to be a toss to Christian Delgado again. Delgado is going to get those extra yards. Looks like it's going to be just about a 5 or 6 yard gain.
I mean, this is really something we didn't see throughout the regular season. Christian Delgado getting carries was really unheard of. But now it's worked so effectively against Milton. It's really a classic case of if it isn't broke, don't fix it. Tonight, Christian Delgado has 159 total yards, 107 rushing yards. What an incredible game. Him and Willis are certainly the heart of this offense. This time, Nathan Delgado with the carry, pushing forward, another first down for Wakefield.
Wakefield slowly inching their way up.
And this is really proving Wakefield to be unstoppable in all aspects of offense.
Like I've said before, Wakefield is definitely a perfect example of an unstoppable
First down,
force.
so it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. This will be from the Wildcat 20 now.
Wakefield on the Milton 29. Again, that bunch formation. Looks like it's going to go to Christian Delgado, and it's not. It's going to go to, oh, it is going to go to Christian Delgado.
And a good tackle there from Milton. One thing we haven't mentioned yet, this drive has been time-staking. It has drained the clock so much, we're down to about the midway point of this fourth quarter.
He picks up 3, brings up a 2nd.
And this is definitely great play calling by head coach Sean Raftery. Easily able to drain that clock while also being able to get those first downs. Really leaving Milton no breathing room or extra time here.
Absolutely. In my mind, Milton has to be perfect from here on out in order to have a real chance.
Absolutely. They definitely have the chance to, but Wakefield not giving him much opportunity as we see Willis taking himself, and Willis takes off.
He's going.
Another juice again.
And he sits down inside the 3.
Look at that crowd.
And Tim, it's almost like it's deja vu all over again. As you
How
see
did they
Willis
let
make
that
that
happen?
same move in the same spot with that amazing juke as he takes it himself. Great rushing for yards there. And the huge juke. We will say that played time and time again. Oh my goodness. Milton defense. What happened?
You know what they say?
Willis is
You
just-
can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I think this is example. This is definitely an example of Javen Willis using the old tricks to outsmart Milton.
Willis taking ankles like it's candy from a baby, as we're going to see a drive towards the goal line down on the 1 here.
We have less than 5 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Number 21, Nathan Delgado was the carrier.
So Delgado just short. I think it's almost a blessing in disguise that Willis got taken down there inside the 5.
We are really getting down to the wire here.
Just about 4 minutes left here, and Wakefield definitely doing a great job at draining this clock. And I must say, if they get into the end zone, the next thing running through their fingers may not be a football, but a championship ring.
Willis gonna take it himself.
Nathan Delgado, huge touchdown for Wakefield. And is that the dagger?
That is incredible. That brings Wakefield up to 33.
I mean, there's so many options you can have on that play with that tight formation. Obviously, I was confused. I thought it went to Willis, and Milford must have as well. Just letting Delgado straight through.
Let's see if Wakefield can get this.
Here's Mark Letchford on the kick. And that'll kick is good.
That'll do it.
Wakefield back up 14 with 4 minutes to go. But wilder things have happened in football.
Wakefield now has a 14-point lead.
Definitely don't count out this Milton defense. This Milton offense, excuse me. Definitely could be able to drive. McHugh has an amazing arm and could easily make it down the field.
I mean, after that one drop by Salmons in the middle of the field back in the first half, it seems like Milton hasn't wanted to go deep at all.
Amazing performances by the Wakefield Memorial High School Band. Just a little over 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Really getting down to it here.
Number 4, Luke Salmon. Number 6, Jack Finnegan, our team for the Wildcats.
And the ball falls over there for Woish. Looks like they're going to have to get the kick set up here for them.
Obviously still windy out here.
All right. Let's go again. And there it goes.
Great kick from Woish. Not going to go out of bounds. Going to drop just behind the 10, and Milton's going to try to recover it here. Imagine a kick return from Milton.
That's something we wouldn't want to see.
Number 4,
4
Luke
minutes.
Salmon has returned for the Wildcats. Number 7, Christian Delgado had a stop for the Warriors. So when play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Milton Wildcats.
Even though Wakefield has a lead, Milton is definitely not backing down.
Definitely not. At the biggest stage of them all, you cannot back down. Huge throw, and it's
great
almost
play.
picked off. Huge play.
Stephen Voigt.
Voish definitely proving very important player to this team. Very important for Wakefield.
Huge play by Bobby DeFeo. Never doubted it for a second that it was him. Bobby DeFeo, the academic weapon with a 5.35 GPA. Huge player for Wakefield.
Bobby DeFeo is an absolute legend. Bobby, if you're listening back and watching this, you're the real MVP, man. I love you.
McHugh looking to air it out again.
McHugh taking his time. He's going to take it himself. McHugh making huge moves.
Dodging
McHugh.
Wakefield defenders. What a great play by McHugh. He
Huge
seems
play
to
by
be the
McHugh.
only player really giving his all now for
I know.
Milton.
Thought he was Javen Willis for a second with those jukes, but there
We are
truly
getting
is
close to
only
the
one
end,
Javen
so
Willis.
It definitely makes sense for Milton to be stepping up their game.
McHugh gets it out. Great completion there.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass is complete to number 1, Shane Olson.
Olson with the catch there.
Number 21, Nathan Delgado on the stop. That brings it down to the Warrior 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
It's going to be an offside here on Wakefield.
And Milton just trying to get any break that they can.
There's the famous, or I guess rather infamous, Wakefield chant, the "You can't do that."
Encroachment. Defense. 5 yards from the previous spot. Down is 1.
Bring up the 1st and 5 for the Wildcats.
A little less than 3.5 minutes remaining.
Milton's really got to make something happen. An encroachment once again. David Amioni jumping that time.
You can never jump the gun in football.
Got to stay poised here. It's the little things that make a championship team.
That's right.
And it seems like Wakefield really just needs a timeout. This defense has been on the field for a long time, gassed out of their mind, I'm sure. Really just needs a timeout, get their energy back, and be able to at least drain down this clock.
That ref conversation certainly served as well as a timeout. That took forever.
Encroachment. Defense. The result of the penalty is a first down. Please stop the game clock on the snap. On the snap of the ball.
It's going to be a new set of downs here for Milton. McHugh looking end zone shot, can't get it.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass was intended
And great coverage there by Stephen Weish. Milton almost had it.
You can see there, he throws it, grabs it, and just barely misses.
Another critical drop by a Milton receiver tonight. That one, Dylan McKenzie, before we saw it with Luke Salmons. Those are 2 touchdown plays that could have put Milton in a game-winning situation right here. As we see a set screen pass that Wakefield's going to take care of quickly.
Number 12, Owen McHugh's pass is complete to number 13.
Clock's still going. 3 minutes. 3/4 of the way through this game, and Wakefield is 3 minutes away from the state championship.
We're really approaching the end game.
McHugh throwing,
gonna
Pass
be
is
complete.
caught.
Salmons down to the 2-yard line. Clock running.
Wish almost had it.
Milton in a hurry-up situation.
That was an incredibly close one there.
The Warrior 5-yard line down to the 1-1.
Timeout. Wakefield.
So in play was it'll be first and goal for the Milton Wildcats on the Warrior 2. I want to thank our MIAA officials working today's Super Bowl for us. Our referee, Joe Bolus. Our umpire, Scott Ashworth. Our linesman, Gary Corbello. Our line judge, Alan Corbello. Our back judge, Cameron Crawford. Our clock operator in the room with us today, Dennis Devine. Our field judge, Chris Ferrara. And our side judge, Jim Silk. Thank you to all our fantastic MIAA officials who work so hard throughout every season.
The other team's already coming in.
So when play resumes, it'll be first and goal for the Wildcats from the Warrior 2-yard line.
Finnegan gonna take that one into the end zone for Milton. First play out of the timeout.
That brings Milton's score up to 26.
This extra point so critical to Milton's next decision.
Again, with that odd formation, still no explanation to that.
Is Milton going to land this?
Oh, it's going to be a go for 2. Throwing, wide open.
They get
Easy
the
2-point conversion.
And with the Wildcat 2-point conversion attempt, the pass
That might be trouble for Wakefield. Milton now only down 6.
number 9, KJ Beckett.
That's
And I
28
guess that's our
for Milton.
explanation for the odd formation, is they can run that out of it.
Wakefield still has a bit of a lead. We've got less than 3 minutes remaining, a little more than 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, likely going to see an onside kick attempt here from Milton. Not sure what their strategy will be, but we've seen Wakefield be in this situation before. I believe in the Masconomet game.
And Wakefield gonna need everything here. This is the moment. 13 games, 13 wins, and a phenomenal season. Absolutely perfect through 13, and all for this moment right here. It all comes down to this. Who wants it more? Who's willing to fight for it? Needs everything behind them, including the Red Sea.
Both teams have put in a monumental amount of effort throughout their seasons, and it all comes down to this, as you said.
And I must say, Red Sea, led by Fan of the Year, Dom DeAngelis, been absolutely amazing, going to every single game, home or away, being the Warriors' biggest fan here tonight. Shout out Dom DeAngelis.
Set for an onside here.
Wakefield looks like they're going to call a timeout there.
Timeout. Wakefield.
And Wakefield really got to stay calm. Don't jump the gun. Don't do anything they know they shouldn't.
Wakefield's last timeout of the half.
Wakefield taking their final timeout there, assuming we're not going to need any as this game goes on.
Wakefield still has that edge. It looks like they're trying to keep it that way. I just want to say, since we are going into this final stretch, it has been an absolute honor and a pleasure commentating with you two. It's been a real amazing game.
Pleasure to have you here tonight, Matt. And I must say, Tim and I would like to personally thank everyone at the WCAT community. We could not have been here without them. It has been an amazing 2 years for myself calling these games for a long time. And I'm not going to say anything yet because this is all too important for me.
Awkward onside attempt here from Milton. Ball seems to have gone out of bounds. It's going to be Wakefield possession. Not sure if there's going to be a flag here for kicking out of bounds.
Flag's in the hand. So looks like a flag was thrown.
So it is confirmed to be Wakefield ball.
Yeah, it was too small. I still have a Wakefield shirt.
Little over 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock.
Steve Dombrowski having a word with the refs.
Yeah, very extended discussion period here.
It's going to be a Wakefield ball. And these seniors may be coming out for their last drive. Huge moment for all of them.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the Wildcat 40 now.
Illegal touch on the kicking team. First down for the receiving team in the dead ball spot.
So illegal touching there on Milton. Got to let the ball go 10 yards. And obviously had to get to that 50-yard line right there. Going to be touched by Dylan McKenzie.
And
Wakefield first down.
Willis is going to throw it to Woish. Woish is moving down the field, and he's going to slide. Great play by Woish. Woish really wanted to take off there, but a smart play. Staying inbounds, letting that clock run. Woish.
High IQ. It's been incredible to watch the development of Woish.
Woish not letting his emotions take over, keeping his head in the game.
That was a very high IQ move right there. Very smart decisions. Wakefield has proven they have a mastery over intelligence, and that's a huge factor when it comes to the sport of football. It requires both brains and brawn working together.
It's going to be a handoff here. Christian Delgado. Delgado moving down the field, staying in bounds. And that's going to be a first down.
Seems to have fallen asleep. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning here.
Number 22, Harrison Hinkle on the stop for the Wildcats.
And as we enter the final 2 minutes of this game, we would like to personally thank WMHS TV for allowing us to be here. Absolutely a pleasure. We usually come from WCAT, but the welcoming here is amazing. And I must say, it has been great alongside both of you to call this game. Especially, we are such a great school, and the TV department here is phenomenal, and we wouldn't be able to be here without them.
I totally agree. It's been a pleasure commentating with you guys. It's been such a great season for the team, and I'm so thrilled that we've managed to make it up to this point. And it looks like the weather has now changed.
And once again, a huge thank you to everyone behind the scenes. You know, Dante Russo, Christopher Meadows, Jaden Blake, Chris Mastafaro, James Mastafaro, his twin brother,
I'll remember that,
and Mr. Constantine.
We've got less than 2 minutes on the clock. This is it.
For the Warriors.
And the rain coming down.
Will
here on
Milton
Wakefield.
be able to turn things around, or will Wakefield keep their lead?
1-5-7, please.
Here's Willis. It's going to be a handoff to Nathan Delgado. Delgado finding some breathing room. He's going to be close to the first down. And speaking of Nathan Delgado, the senior for Wakefield, I'd like to thank all of the seniors from Wakefield. Jonathan Courtwright, Christian Delgado, Bobby DeFeo, Javen Willis, Dan Herrick, Ian Dixon, Nathan Delgado, Vinny Caderas, Zach Sartori, Max Cusack, David Amioni, and Caden Johnson. All have been huge factors for Wakefield here, and this whole season, in fact, was not the same without them. Such a shame to see them go.
They've just been such an incredible group. They've been huge, just Wakefield supporters, and they are true definitions of Wakefield Warriors.
Absolutely. Putting their best foot forward for their final season in a Wakefield uniform, and it was everything they dreamed to be.
Without them, we probably wouldn't be here right now covering this game.
Minute 50 here. Both crowds on their feet.
Milton with just one timeout left. Second down and 4.
The rain really coming down here. The fans going wild, as they should. Here we go.
Nathan Delgado pushing forward, and he'll be marked just short of the first down.
And 21, Nathan Delgado at the carry for the Warriors. Number 7, Liam McLaughlin was in on the side.
Milton taking their final timeout.
Milton gonna need a real miracle here. Wakefield's in a great position to get this first down.
Milton has been able to pull off some pretty impressive things before. Let's see how this goes.
Here comes Willis. And here comes the Milton defense. Everything he's worked for over these past 4 years, over his whole life, has led up to this moment. Javen Willis, with the stadium at his hands, gets ready for the snap. It's going to be handoff to Nathan Delgado. It looks like Delgado, will he be in for the first down?
Number 21, Nathan Delgado.
They're going to call Delgado short. Biggest play of the year coming up for Wakefield. 4th down, inches. Draining the clock down to about a minute left in this game.
Football is a game of inches. Everything will come down to this play.
So this will bring up a 4th and 1 for the Warriors.
Clock is ticking. We have a minute remaining. 1 minute. It all comes down to this.
Willis takes a snap. Willis is going to take it himself. Willis.
First down, Wakefield.
First down, Wakefield.
And the crowd goes wild.
Number 11, James Willis was the ball carrier.
The Wakefield Warriors have iced the game with that first down.
Wakefield, from the looks of it, it looks like they
Victory
have this in the bag.
formation. Willis, with this knee, puts it forward. Wakefield is Division III champions. One rainy night in December.
That
Your Wakefield
was
Warriors.
awesome. With that, Wakefield takes the win over Milton in an incredible display. Well, that was certainly something. With that being said, that is where my job and my fellow co-host jobs come to an end. With that being said, my name is Matt O'Connor. It's been an honor being your commentator.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, Matt. And thank you to this entire Wakefield football team making this season incredible. Undefeated. Division III Super Bowl champions.
With that being said, everybody, have a good one and good night.
And before that, good night. I'd like to say my thank you. My final game, 14 games, an undefeated season. I have to say thank you to everyone in the Wakefield football community. Thank you to the WCAT. Thank you to WMHS TV. Thank you to the players, family, friends, everyone. This is Drew Scrimmahorn signing off one last time. It's a great day to be a Warrior, and it's a great day to be a state champion. Let's go, Wakefield!